Good morning, everyone. Welcome into North Dakota today. Well, speech therapy can serve a variety of children, and there's still time to enroll. We have Laura Hofer and Miranda Volk joining us this morning with more information about Pediatric Partners. Good morning, girls.
Hi, good morning.
Well, this is exciting. We're so happy to have you join us.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. So it's back to school time. A lot of the kiddos already back in the classrooms, but just kind of give us an overview about your services and what children you serve.
Yeah, I think it's important to talk about speech therapy and the variety of kids that we do serve. We can serve kids with articulation, so that's looking at specific speech sounds. We look at expressive and receptive language. Expressive language is what we're able to say, and receptive language is what we're able to hear and understand.
Okay.
We do fluency therapy, which is more commonly known as stuttering to the public.
Okay.
We do voice therapy, feeding therapy, augmentative and alternative communication, alternately known as AAC. We also have speech therapists in our clinic that specialize in very specific areas, and I'm going to let Miranda touch on that a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, so we have therapists who are specialized in reading, oral facial myology, and Gestalt language processing. There's a group of us who are trained in it, myself included, and that's kind of a big buzzword in our field right now. So Gestalt language processing is basically just a different way that kids learn language. So these kids are going to learn language in chunks rather than at single words at a time. So often we see Gestalt language processors being able to use large scripts from like movies or books or songs or things they've heard before from other people. And they move through certain stages at certain times as they acquire language. So our job as therapists is to support the parent and the child as they move through these stages. So our therapy looks a little bit different for them than our traditional approach. And it's been such a pleasure to serve those kids in our clinic.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it. And you girls really know your stuff as we go through all those key words. So as I mentioned, the kids are back in the classroom. A lot of us realize that. But what should parents or teachers be looking out for? How do we know if these children need a specific service?
Yeah, so there are many things that parents, teachers can look at in the school environment and home environment as well. Some key things we can look at is your child having difficulties following directions? Are they able to sequence certain tasks, so do things in the correct order? Are they able to complete things like simple worksheets that they bring home from school? Maybe it's difficult due to memory issues, comprehension issues, things like that. We might see some kids have difficulties with rhyming words, so some phonemic awareness, so being able to rhyme words, blend words together, segment words. Some kids also have difficulties producing the correct speech sounds, so some speech sound errors, which makes it difficult for them to be understood by others, which all these things lead to frustration. So it's very important for parents and teachers just to keep an eye on those things and definitely reach out to us with any concerns.
Yeah, this could severely interfere with school days, with learning.
That's why we wanted to come on and share that, because sometimes kids have these difficulties and it looks like kids just having behaviors and being naughty. When really they might just not understand what teachers or parents are saying in the directions that they're saying.
So if parents do have concerns, where do they start? Where do they begin?
It's really easy. All they have to do is call our clinic. They can start a speech therapy intake. From there, you just list the concerns that you have, and they don't have to be in major detail because a professional is going to reach out to you and ask you more questions, so no big deal. From there, we set the child up with an evaluation for speech therapy. They'll go through the evaluation. The speech therapist will look at what areas of need the child has due to our standardized tests that we use. And then from there, we develop an individualized plan of care, all working with the family and being collaborative with them. So super simple. You can just call our clinic.
Yeah. Okay. And you guys are expanding your staff and services.
Yes,
How's that been going?
Good. We are always looking for new fun members to join our team. We have a great group of individuals, and we serve so many different areas at our clinic, which is nice. We have occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, ABA services, mental health services, and we have our early intervention, which is our Birth to 3 program. So lots of ways that we can help, and we have an awesome team.
Okay, so how do we find more information before we let you go this morning?
Yes, you can go to pediatricpartnersclinic.com, or you can call our clinic at 701-232-2340.
Okay, perfect for any parents at home who may need the services. Thank you both so much for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate your work. All right, stick around. More coming up right here on North Dakota Today after the break.